Good afternoon, Ngozi Talk Shows family. It's Nomsa here at Ngozi Talk Shows. Find your own voice, late from within. So, with me today, I'm with Claudia Passa. How are you, Claudia?
Hello, everyone, and hello, Nomsa. I'm well. Thank you so much. Thank you. It
Awesome, awesome. How's your holiday?
was beautiful. I went 2 weeks to Mexico, and it was just really nice and to soak up some sun because as we are stepping into our winter now, yeah, here in the
Awesome,
West,
awesome.
it
And
may
you guys
take.
had a storm as well. You sent me a video.
Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah, it was actually on the very last day. I was a bit worried if we would actually make it back home, because they just cancel the flights if it's going to be very stormy or it is going to last as well. But luckily we didn't, because at this time as well, I was ready to come back home. It's nice to be away, but at some stages where you just want to come back again.
Coming back to reality.
Yes, here we are. And it is, yeah, and it's already approaching the end of the year, and this is why we chose the topic today, right?
Yeah, so the topic today is 2024 year review, 30 powerful questions to reflect on. So, as we near the end of 2024, it is time to reflect on the journey we've taken this year. Reflecting on in such reflection is such a powerful tool that helps us to acknowledge our wins, learn from our challenges, and set intentions for what is next. So, today we're going to share with you guys 30 powerful questions to help you dive deep into 2024 year review. So, so grab your notebook, guys, and get comfortable, and let's begin the beautiful journey of um, reflecting together. And remember, this process is for you. So take your time and answer with honest and kindness towards yourself. So question number one, Claudia, the question number one is, what is the one thing you accomplished this year that you are most proud of?
Mm. Okay, so you
Oh, what do
asked.
you think? What do you think when our audience they ask themselves these questions? And also, we have to share ours as well, so
Okay,
our audience can actually
I see what
uh,
you mean.
answer their questions.
Good. I have to say as well, I was not prepared to do this reflecting at the same time as well as of today. Usually I do it between Christmas and New Year, but that's fine. Okay. That's absolutely fine. Okay. In this case as well, I mean, usually as well, I would just like get the thing which is popping up right away when you ask yourself a question, because you have the answers and it's just like, just be there and see what's coming up right away for you in regards of as an answer to that question. So what would that be for you? What is coming up for you as like one thing you are like extremely proud of? Obviously, is many things we are proud of, and yeah.
Yeah, there are many things that we are proud of, but
Mhm.
for me, I think is
Mhm.
I'm proud of the things that I have done. 2020 for it was a very, very challenging 2024. And I'm so, so proud that I did not give up on my goals. That's the one thing that I'm proud of. I made a promise to myself about my goals. I wrote my goals, and 2024 brought loads of challenges that I did not expect, but I kept smiling and I kept going.
Mhm.
So that's the one thing that I am proud of, that I actually conquered the challenges and stayed true to my goals.
Mhm. Yeah, and that's the thing as well, we will always get challenges. It's like part of life. They will be with us until the very last day, and if we understand this as well, then we can actually, hopefully as well, at some stage, just like when they do come up, And depending what challenge it is, you know, just like sometimes obviously it's they are a bit stronger and we are more touched by what is going on, but sometimes as well we can just see it for what it is and with a bit more ease. Okay, so that would be good as well, you know. I mean, actually as well, for me, one of the good things or the things I'm proud of is as well for me that each year as well that like that I understand life more and more, so that I do understand as well what is happening outside for me, that the people who are coming into my life and telling me so and so things, positive or negative, that I can see that this is just a reflection of who I am inside, of what is going on inside of me, my internal world. By understanding this, actually, and it did sink again a bit more in this year. So then the people come, or the situation and the circumstances at this stage as well. I've got more space as well, and I don't have to get so caught into the drama, how we like to call it sometimes. It's not happening all the time. Obviously, it's a journey, it's a learning, okay? But again, here, if I get a bit emotional as well, depending what's going on outside, obviously, then it is as well a way how we are being with ourselves. So here, please as well, just be kind to yourself, okay? It's just no judging yourself, and don't be harsh, don't go against, and don't do this critical negative self-talk about yourself as well. So please don't do this. Just be kind to yourself, okay? Whatever is going on. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that, Claudia, when you say be kind to yourself. I think is really, really important. Like, if you're not kind to yourself, like for me, the challenges when they were coming to me, I was like, I'm just gonna be kind and look after myself. And like you mentioned the negativity as well. Sometimes the people will bring the negativity to you. So you have to actually evaluate that negativity. Is that your battle or is it not your battle? And just choose the battles that you fight, because like each year we enter, we have to look at it and just reflect on it and see the good things that we've done and just be proud of ourselves. Not necessarily have to be material, but there'll be one thing, like a special thing, like you guys went on a holiday and spending time together as a family. I think that's another accomplishment as well, just to, because it's hard when you run your own business. It's hard to stay away, because if you don't work, the bills are piling but the money is not coming in. So it's hard to actually step aside and say, you know what, I'm just going to close my eyes and just take some time off. So I think, yeah, all those things, I think our audience can look at in a different angles of their accomplishment, what they have achieved, and just give themselves that tap on the back. And the question number 2 is, what challenges did you face and how did you overcome them? My goodness, do you want to talk about challenges, Claudia?
Yeah. Well, a bit on again what I said earlier, they will always come up, you know. It's why we are here, you know. And it's why we are here, because parts of us, you can call it the higher self or the soul, or however you want to call this part, has come here and agreed as well to learn certain lessons in this life as well, you know, like in certain virtues coming with those lessons, you know. And sometimes obviously as well it can take many years until just like one simple lesson for us clicks in, you know. It's just like, yeah, so we could be in repetitively in the same style of relationship, just like different person, but it's over and over the same style because we just did not learn the lesson or we didn't see the challenge why we are in this where we are right now, just like as well to understand that everything is coming for us and to us so that we can learn, and the quicker we can and see and identify the learning here, the lesson, why we are attracting this into our life and what we are learning from here. The quicker it is, then it's just like we can change the situation as well, especially as well the not so pleasant ones, once we identified the learning behind the challenge, just like, and then we can actually quicker move out of it instead of being in this repetitive cycle. It can be for some people even a lifetime because they are not willing to see the challenge or the learning behind the challenge.
Yeah, you have to learn whatever challenges that we face, you have to learn. And also, when this question says, what challenges did you face and how did you overcome them? I think it is really, really important for our audience. It's like just to be honest, really, truly, truly, and be honest. And when the problems are thrown at you, and to be an overcomer, you have to be that person that is really. I was talking to one of the girls yesterday, and I met her in the shops and I was like, how is the business going? And she was like, oh no, I had to put the business on hold. And I said, why? And she was like, I put it on hold because I have to work and money and pay the bills. But then I said to her, it's easy to actually, when you have a job that brings you income that you can rely on, the paycheck is coming, there's a guarantee that the paycheck is coming every month. But your business is your business. When you're faced with challenges, you are like, I can't be dealing with this. I was like, that's when challenges come to you, is when you have to fight to keep the branding going. If you put it on hold and say, I'm gonna go back to it, that becomes your story. It becomes the story of your life. I've learned that everything that I do, I got to finish it, even when things are tough, even when life it does not make sense. So just have to be an overcomer and just keep going and just keep going and fight those battles and go to the other side of the problems. So for me, I face as a CEO, everyone here at Ghostly Talk Shows, they have their own businesses. So CEO, we face loads of challenges. Sometimes it could be cash flow. Sometimes it could be business growth if the business is not growing the way you want it to grow. Or sometimes it could be family. Like myself, I faced lots of challenges and losing the ones that I love. This year, I think I lost few people that I love, and that is my father-in-law as well. So, and my granddad, he had a stroke as well. So these are the people that I'm really, really, truly, truly close to. So it's just that overcoming and praying for your family and just overcoming those kind of problems and having to deal with uh, all these problems. Like for me, my father-in-law it was like our safety place person, to be a safety place for us and the kids. So it was tough. And what else happened this year? What else happened? I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, I think 3 weeks, was it a month ago or 2 months ago? Yeah, a month ago. Yeah, somebody emptied my bank account.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So And what I did, because I followed the link and put my password and stuff, and the bank come back and said they're not gonna pay it back because I actually logged in and followed the link. So I was like, okay. So yeah, so those are the challenges that I have had to deal with. And it's not been a very nice thing. You know, when you work really hard and you put your money away and somebody just take it away just like that, it's not very nice. So I was conned twice. I think my bank account was emptied twice in 1 month. It was October? Was it October or September? I think it was October. Yeah, it was October. Now we are in December. So yeah. So those are the things that I have had to go through, but I don't know our audience what they have had to go through. So number 3 questions is, what unexpected joy did you 2024 bring? I like this question.
What unexpected joy did you
Did 2024 bring?
bring? I see. Okay, that's actually a good question. Okay, because instead of challenges and the learnings and everything, obviously, but as well,
Kind of challenges, yeah.
I know it's enough now to ask ourselves as well in regards to the fun and the joy and so on. Absolutely, and that can be anything. I mean, it's just like it can be anything in any area or in all areas as well of our lives, because the thing is as well, we have different part of our lives as well, you know. It's like your business or your profession, and then it's your private, like your spirituality, and then like you being the mother or the wife, you know, the friend, you know, like all these are different areas in your well-being side as well in regards to how fit, how well you feel. And these are all areas, you know, just like as well. Yeah, I'm sure as well, because the thing is as well, when we focus on the good stuff as well, as in, you know, the accomplishments and things we experience as in fun and joy, this is important too to focus, because like this, we train our brain as well to see and to spot more of those positive. I like to see, you know, the fun things as well, for the brain easier to spot it. And then as well, it becomes more a habit as well to bring them in as well, because again, what we focus on, it grows. Okay, so obviously, yes, the challenges and the learnings, we take them and we keep the learnings, and then we can as well discard. Hopefully as well, you have tools in regards to how to do it sooner than later of, you know, the unpleasantness about it, the traumas and so on, you know, depending on what it is. But like in regards to the joy, we want to keep those fun moments and happy, because again, what you focus on, it grows, and then you get more of those as well.
Yeah, what you focus on, I like that. What you focus on, it grows. If you focus on the negativity will grow. But if you focus on the positivity, um, the life will give you that positive thing that you desire in life. Yeah. So the joy, there's been so many joy in my life in 2024. I'm trying to pick one. So what would that one be? The joy. What is it been? Oh, the joy. My mom agreeing to travel because she likes staying at home. She doesn't like to go on a holiday. But this time we asked her to go on a holiday for 1 month. She agreed, and she just went on a holiday for 1 month, and it was joy for us, the children. We had joy.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh yeah, knowing that, just speaking to her and just hearing that happiness, because she completely she likes traveling, but she would travel for 1 week, for 2 weeks, and go home. But this time we were like, can she just go? Just go and relax. And she did. Went and spent time and away from home, which was really, really good. That brought joy. It brought peace to me as well,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
And I bet as well it was a big reflection moment as well for her this year, this month out, especially as
Yeah.
this was something totally new for her. So yeah, well done.
Yeah, it was really good. Like we get these big joys and big joy, but there's that tiny thing that when that happens, when you get those blessings, when something just happened, it feels like everything. It's like, yeah, I had just saying yes to travel and saying yes to spending time, just reflecting herself and just enjoying, just putting herself first. She's the woman that always put other people first. So it was really, really nice for me, it brought joy just to see her putting her life first,
Well
and
done.
which does not happen very often.
And, and what's her age that she did this now at?
My mom, I think she's 70 this year.
Okay, look, so basically as well, it's never too late. And finally as well, there must have something happened as well that she understood or listened to the family as well, just to go out and to take some time out for her. So
Yeah.
yeah, well done. And that's as well important to understand for us, hopefully sooner than later as well. And to ask as well a good question, how can I take more time, or how can I make more time for me to do as well the fun things, yeah, for me, so that I can fill up my cup, so that I can feel better. And then I'm again, then there for the family and so on, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, just to find things. I think it's really,
Mhm.
really nice when somebody put themselves first
Mhm.
and
Oh, yeah.
not just putting work before anything else and just going out there,
Mhm.
enjoy themselves. I think
Yeah.
it's really, really nice. So it just brought joy. It's just those little things. I've had so many joys, so many winnings in business, personal. But I think that was the one that stood out for me, that when you call her and you just hear her so happy and doing things that she loves, that brought joy to my life.
Oh, yeah.
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 For 1 month. I think she was away for 4 weeks.
Love it.
Yeah. And then
Love
she's just,
it.
yeah, and she's talking about she's gonna go again. This time there's no battle for us trying to convince her. I'm sure it's gonna be just her just saying she wants to go. So the fifth question is, what habit held you back? So this question is an important question because it identifies the area for improvement. So what do you think our audience should do, Claudia, when they're
Yeah,
thinking of
this
this
is as
question?
well as you said previously, it's about honesty here, because we know ourselves. We know, like when we are up for something and then we dislike something, it's just really honesty. And the thing is as well here, once we identified what habit or habits have hold us a bit back or prevented us from doing something, is as well good as the next step or question as well, to put something in place, how you can overcome this or yourself next time, so that it doesn't happen again, because if it's there and it's keeping you from doing something, but you like to do certain things, and then it will pop up again, at a certain time in your life when you are planning to do something else again. And then when you are doubting yourself in regards to this new project or plan, and then it will be there again, So here it would be crucial as well for you to implement something where you would say to you it's a bit, yeah, like a non-negotiable, and how that this habit has no longer charge or power over you. So a bit like this, if it does make sense. Yeah. Yeah. Just like to get a plan B here for it not to happen again, ideally. Oh, you're silent, Nancy.
Sorry, I muted myself because I was looking for the thing to write notes. I like to write notes when somebody's talking. I like it when you mention the doubt that you have to look at it could be the doubts that and that have held you back, which is, I think that is me. There are some areas of my life where I doubted myself, and but it's the end of 2024 now. I'm realizing that I shouldn't have doubted myself. And also, when I've learned not to, now I'm learning to ask God to pray about that something, one thing, and then just go for it. Because, when you ask people for advice, people will always bring you down and say, talk you out of everything, to say, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. And I've realized that I think I just need to ask God what plans He has for me and just go for it, because I've held myself back for doubting myself. And just listening to the people that I say, like, when I want to do something, they're like, no, you can't do that because of that. And like, there were things that I needed to do. And like, as a coach, I know what kind of a coach, like a matchmaker, love harmonist. I know what kind of a coach that I need to become, and what is in my heart, how to help my clients. But because asking people some advice, like, I ask audience, because the audience have a voice. To me, when the audience give a voice, that's it. So I asked the audience what they wanted, and the audience told me this is what they want. So, and then I asked somebody else, and this person was like, Nomsa, do you think that when your audience say they want this, you're just going to give it to them? So I was like, but every coaching that we do as coaches, we're not doing it for us. We have to listen to the audience. We have to listen to these people that have problems, like in the products, like you ask questions. So if the audience think that, yeah, they will love that, then you have to listen to them. So I was like, then I asked myself, I was like, I'm holding myself back because I'm asking people that are saying they are good at this, but they're talking me out of listening to the people that are going to pay my bills. Because whether we like it or not, clients, they pay your bills. They tell you what to do. By telling you what to do is what they tell you what they want. So you have to listen. So for me, that's how I work. Just by listening to somebody, and they tell me what they want, and that I deliver. Because at the end of the day, whatever we do, we like here at Ngozi Talk Shows, we're here for the audience. So we are not speaking for ourselves. We are adding value to them. So if they don't have a voice, so I came to realize that actually I need to listen to the audience, need to listen to the clients, and anything else, anyone that is judging me. As long as the audience, they understand where I'm going and they connect with me, that's all it matters. I don't know about you, Claudia, but for me, when it comes to business, I believe that my business cannot be built without audience. I believe without clients. We say here to Ngozi Talk Shows clients, but when I'm offline, with audience, but when I'm offline, these people are my clients. So I do believe that they have a voice. in the things that I do. So I don't know about you. What do you think?
Yes, absolutely. And the thing is as well, what we believe in regards to you and your business, yeah, this is then as well going to be your reality and what you are going to attract. Okay, so absolutely, if this feels aligned for you, then this is as well the thing what you are going to believe. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. So beliefs again are very important here. Yeah, no? And this looks different for all of us, okay, because we all have a different business model, yeah, different things for different people, but the thing is as well important here, yeah, the belief, okay, yeah, what we believe for us.
Yeah, it's really, really important. For me, my beliefs, when it comes to, even when I come here on social media, my belief, I listen to the voice and I also listen to the things that people like. Um, and also when I'm building something, I don't build it based on my story. I build it based on what can help these people find their own voice and feel valued, and also just to find that confidence within themselves. So I think that is really, really, really important. And now we have, what relationship brought you the most joy and growth? For me, the relationship that brought me the most joy and growth, I'm going to say I'm going to put my father-in-law in everything else, because when he was at the lowest, in the lowest, me and the kids, we were the people that he was asking for. If anybody goes and see him, he would just request Noms and the kids. So I think for me, that brought joy to me, that the love that, okay, even when he's at the lowest, he cannot remember everybody, but he remembers his children. Obviously, he had his children all his life, but just for somebody to request and say, I would like to see the kids and Noms. So that's. What about you, Claudia? What relationship that brought you joy?
Yeah, I was just thinking about it, because my parents, they passed away, so it's just not.
Your parents, all of them, they passed
Yeah,
away.
yeah, both,
Really?
yeah, both parents. So I don't have like, I'm not really a big family person, but I can see as well it's like part for me who I became because of this experience, and that's okay as well. I can see the learning here too. I mean, obviously the partner is always lovely, and I'm grateful as well for all the work he's doing and all the cooking and so on, absolutely. But as well, if here, it's the relationship with myself, to be honest, as well, okay? Because with me, if you look at me at my past with no parents, you can understand as well that I believe is, and very strongly, that in the end, I just have myself, okay? Yeah. You just have yourself in the end. I mean, that's actually true, because people come and people go and so on, yeah, and people as well might pass away as well at some stage, okay? But in the end as well, you only have you, and how are you being with yourself again here? How do you treat yourself, the self-talk and everything, the self-care, the self-love.
How long ago did they pass, Claudia?
Dad, 2005, and mom, 2018, so.
Oh, your dad passed away 2005, like my dad. My dad passed away 2005 in May.
Okay, yeah, my father too at the end of May
Oh, really?
2005, yeah.
Yeah.
He was 55, and then here mom spent some years by herself, but then as well in her 60s she met an old school friend, an old flame, I like to think as well, and they still spent like 10 years together. So 60 till 70 she was still in a beautiful, loving relationship as well, you know. So this was nice to see.
So when did your mom pass?
In 2019.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, so you don't have parents. My stepmom passed in 2019.
As well, look.
Yeah. So you don't have parents. I've got my mom,
Yeah.
but my step parents, all of them, they passed, and my dad is passed. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the
I like
relationship.
it, Claudia, when you're saying relationship with yourself. That's powerful, girl.
Well, especially if you look at me and you know my family situation. I don't have children at this stage. I'm 50. I don't want kids. My partner has two beautiful children, and that's fine. But at 50 as well, I'm not planning to get pregnant. No. So yeah,
You're not 50 yet, are you?
yeah, 50 years.
Are you 50 now?
50, yeah, 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 yeah. Mm.
God, you look so yummy at
Yeah.
50.
Well, I always looked younger, younger.
You
You know, yeah.
look so young. You go, girl.
I know, I will. So yeah, relationship with myself, I say. In my case, it makes sense when people, you know, when we hear the story of a person, yeah, when we understand and know our stories, and we all have a story, you know, every one of us, you know, and then certain things they make sense.
That's amazing. I like that relationship with yourself. Yeah, yeah. That's really, really powerful. And self-love, for you to love yourself, it's not an easy thing.
No, no,
Yeah, it's not an easy thing. Yeah.
no, and still as well, I don't understand fully, completely what it actually means as well, you know, yeah, just like some glimpses of it, if you know what I mean, okay, yeah, but still,
Yeah.
yes, more to it for all of us, yeah.
Yeah, because if you don't love yourself, you wouldn't be able to share that love with your spouse, and you wouldn't be able to share it with us at Ngozi talk shows,
Yeah.
or the audience. They wouldn't be able to enjoy you if you don't love yourself.
Yeah, and the thing is as well, if you don't love yourself, because again, everything outside is a mirror, is a reflection. How can you actually then attract people into you, as in friends or partners or colleagues or clients who love and appreciate you, if you don't do this first of all, first with you? Yeah. Hmm? So, yeah.
Yeah, that's really, really powerful. That's
Mm.
really, really powerful. I hope our audience are going to hold on to that. Number 7, what relationship drained your energy or felt misaligned?
Yeah, and this is as well, you know, as you did say earlier, I picked it up. You said that you did have to let go of some people actually as well this year. Okay, and this happens, you know, it happens all the time, but sometimes we are very attached to certain people in our life, and then we don't want to let them go, even though those people can hinder us to step into our next best version, or into growing as well, because sometimes as well we fear when, if we grow or become bigger or more visible or more successful, that certain people in our life won't agree with this. And this is as well where we sometimes dim our light as well, you know, because we fear that we might lose some people on the way. But the thing is as well, yeah, it's just like, it would be good as well to not to be in this mindset of thinking for too long, because in the end as well, what happens as well, that we are dimming our light, and we are here to grow and to go to the next level and to the level after that as well, and to understand as well that if people are not meant for us to be on this next sector in our life, then we are going to meet new people, more like-minded people, and sometimes people in our current life, they might drop off because it might not be a match, but again, down the line, they can always come back and join us too. So it's just like, yeah, that's a bit of a difficult one, yeah, because I do understand people want to hold on to certain people in their lives, yeah.
Yeah, I like that when you say let go of some people, let go of things, not going over the negativity. I've seen in my journey in 2024, um, just going through my fast and going through the journey with life, the journey of life and connecting with people. There are some people that I have had to let it go. And there are some people, some of them even family members as well, because when you walk this path of life, uh, there are some people that will come and judge you, put the judgment over your life. But that does not mean that is your identity. So for me, I have had to. I actually refused to explain myself to people because hey Mandla, how you doing? Because what I've realized is when you are in a relationship, whether it's personal or business or family or anything, you don't have to explain yourself with people. When somebody judges you, they don't have time to get to know you. You just let it be. It's like God. For me, I use God's character. When things happen, I look at myself, I'm like, God, if it was you, what will you do in this situation right now when somebody judges you? Would you explain yourself? Or what would you do? And what I know is God, he does not explain himself. All he does is he will continue loving, but he will just let that person be until they figure things out themselves. So that's what I have been realizing, that I don't need to explain myself to nobody.
Mm.
I just need to let go of some things and just live my life
Mm.
according to what God expects me to be, not what I am expected to be.
Mm.
And I find that works. And I people have insulted me. Sometimes I wake up and I make a decision. I'm like, I'm gonna do this. And then the people tell me, no, sir, you gone mad. I'm like, no, I haven't. It's just like like Claudia, we are coaches, we work together. For me, what I've learned is Claudia knows Claudia. Noms I get to see what Claudia shows her. So I can't say I know Claudia. I'll be lying to people and I'll be lying to the audience if I say Claudia. But what I believe is in Claudia, there's more of Claudia that she has not unleashed. So if Claudia was to unleash talents, I'll be like, I'm not surprised because now I understand what it means when somebody takes time to get to know themselves. Like you said to yourself, that relationship with yourself. I think that is what it brought joy to yourself. And for me, it's like I now understand what being a human being is like. And I don't have time to judge anybody. I don't have time for people judging me. So that's why I'm like, 2024, I've learned this when I went to, like, the business event that we were speaking with the Carol Ann. So I've made a choice to myself that I'm not going to spend time. I even wrote it down as well, and I even posted it as well. I'm not going to waste time living for people anymore because people expect me to be this person, but I'm not that person. I'm just person in what God has created had to become. So I've realized that I've gone to church and I evaluate everywhere I go. I evaluate people. I evaluate people in church,
Mm.
and I was like evaluating my pastor. My pastor, she's a very positive person. She's that somebody who encourages people to become who they become. She does not have time to actually put people down. So if she sees you, like myself, I sometimes I hide when she creates events. So I'll be like, okay, I'm supposed to be going. I'm not sure whether I'm going. She will text me, Noms, are you coming? Are you coming tonight? I'm like, okay, then expect to come. So she's that person that motivates people to learn more. So I evaluate people, I evaluate everybody. Where I go, the business at Ngozi talk shows, I evaluate everybody. Then I come with one conclusion that NUMSA has to do NUMSA.
Mm.
And that is what I've decided to do. I'm done completely, Claudia. I'm done living for people. I'm done living for you as well. But you are a driven person. That's what I like about you. You are a driven person. Whenever something positive is presented to you, you always say, let's explore this, Nomsa. Let's explore. So yeah, so you are part of these people that I can say to the audience that you can listen to what Claudia she's saying.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm done living my life for others. That was based on one of the speakers. There was this speaker, and she was talking, and I was like, okay. So, what about you, Claudia?
In regards to what about me?
Yeah, in regards to this question number 7, let's go to how did you take care of your physical health throughout 2024?
Yeah, okay. But I have to say, yeah, I didn't work out as much as thinking back now, like
Yeah.
yeah. Reflecting, yeah, I didn't work out as much as I could have. Oh, yeah, it's just I didn't, I'm still healthy. I'm grateful for it as well. Absolutely. I mean, yes, full stop. But I do have to say this, ideally as well, it would be good as well for me to put a bit more effort in, especially as well. It's the 50s I'm approaching now. So, yeah, it's just like it would be good to be a bit more intentional with my body in regards as well, the supplements like for the bones, menopause as well approaching. So it's just like, yeah, now that's the thing as well, that we can reflect and then see as well what it is we would like to change in the new year. So that's one thing for me. Yeah, to be a bit better here. I'd say 0 to 10, I gave it a 5 only, but ideally I would love to be a 7 here. Okay, so yeah. Yeah. And you?
I do exercises every day.
Well done.
No, Saturday, Sunday is my rest time, but I run Monday to Friday. And yeah, I do exercises every day. And I try to walk as much as I can, like in the office when I'm going to the office. My office is 5 minutes, 5 or 2 minutes. If I go across the road, I can see the building. I say 5 minutes, I try to walk, but some people drive. Yeah.
Love it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
My daughter's school
Yeah.
is 5 minutes away. I walk every day. I've never, ever, ever, ever gone there by car. I walk. And even when I'm late, I walk. I pick it up, drop it in the morning, I walk and then go to the office because the office is like we go to the house, we go the other side, and then the office is that side. So I just walk. I do loads and loads and loads of exercises. So that part I can give myself 8 out of 10. There's no such thing as 10 out of 10. I don't know what is 10 out of 10. Yeah, so I give myself 8 out of 10 because I do my best to keep fit. And yeah, actually, I'm proud of keeping it up.
No. Yeah. Well done, because the thing is as well, it's proven that you do feel better after you have done your workout and so on. I mean, I have to say, I walk the dog twice a day, long walks, and
But you walk every day. You have a
yeah,
dog, Claudia, so you do
yeah,
physical exercises.
yeah. Absolutely, but still as well, a part in me wishes as well to do some more workouts, like going to the gym, body pump, and so on. So yeah, it was a bit, yeah.
I think your muscles are stronger, like somebody, because like in Africa, most people, they live longer, like 100 and something, but they don't go to the gym, but they walk. So
Okay, I see.
walking is as powerful as going
Yeah.
to the gym, girl.
Mhm. Mhm. Yes, it is.
And and also when you're walking a dog, you walk long ways, not
Yes.
short.
No, 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 it's true. Yes,
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. This counts as well as exercise. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, walk is good. Walking is good.
Yeah, it is. It is. And I love it as well. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I think also, guys, what puts people off is when you're doing exercises, even if you do it for 5 minutes, give yourself credit. Because if you don't, then it puts you off. You are like, oh, I've not done enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
me, I give myself like credit. Even if I had to go jogging at 11 p.m., I'll do
Yeah.
it.
Yes, and give yourself a reward as well,
Yeah.
especially when we are doing things and we don't really like to do them. So we need a bit. The brain loves a reward afterwards. It can be a smoothie, it can be anything where you feel like, you would like to reward yourself. Okay, just like, and then the brain is just like, yeah, looks after.
Yes. So number 9, how did you nourish your mentally and emotionally health? So this question is very, very important. It
Yeah,
supports emotional growth and balance. So
absolutely.
how did you nourish your...
Mhm. Yeah, and this is absolutely important. I mean, sometimes it's easier for people, but sometimes a bit less. I have to say, these topics are easy for me to keep up because I just love this mindset and positivity and to learn new things about life and how life works and everything. So for me, actually, it's easy, just like no? When I walk the dog, to listen to podcasts as well, Joe Dispenza or whatever it is, I feel inspired to. But again, sometimes this is a bit a topic for some people. They can put a bit more time or a bit more effort here. But books are good here as well, and podcasts as well, when you make the conscious decision as well in regards to do a bit more of it next year. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, that's good. I do lots of mindfulness. I like praying.
Yeah.
I like fasting, meditating. I like taking good care of my emotions.
Yeah. Yeah. For me
And
too.
I like to be aware of what I'm thinking and why am I thinking that?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I confront my
Yeah.
my my thoughts.
I understand this totally. I just love to be with myself and go in my thoughts and everything, just like to see what's going on. Yeah, absolutely. I get that, Namsa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like to challenge my thoughts, and I'm like, what? When my thoughts
Mhm.
are coming, bringing some negativity, I'm like, no way, thoughts. No, 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 no.
Mhm.
What risk did you take and how did they pay off?
That's a good question, no? Yeah, that's a good question. Can't think of anything now for me, just like that sudden, to be honest. And you?
Huh?
I can't think of anything like sudden in regards to me as in risk.
I'm always taking risk. In business, I'm always taking risk, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm
Yeah.
always,
And
I'm
it's
always taking risk, and I find that when I take risk, it pays off because sometimes God is God of miracle. He gives miracles and stuff.
actually,
So for me, I don't believe that in saying no to things that make sense. Or sometimes if somebody has a business deal or something, or there's something going on, even if I don't have the money, guys, I say, okay, let's go for it.
Yeah.
And I think about the how when I've said, okay, God always provide.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. And I
Yeah.
like this as well. Just to do the things you want to be doing, even though you don't know how in this very moment, but then you take the risk and you make the decision, and then you've got the faith. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where faith comes in, because if you really have the faith, then it will be delivered as well to you. Okay. Yeah. Without this fear and anxious energy, but the faith is about the faith here. Yes. Beautiful.
Yeah, I've taken lots of risk where people they've come with the business proposal and
Mhm.
I look at they were like, this is how much you have to go for it if you want to go for it. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. And then when I finished the phone, I'm like, did I just do that? But
Mm.
then after that, I just trust. I have this thing within me that I trust.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
trust that he will
yeah.
do it.
Faith and trust are the
Yeah,
key words here. You don't fall, you don't want to feel anxious or fearful about it.
yeah.
Fearful and yeah, trust and faith. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Claudia is 2 o'clock and
Yeah.
we've only done 10 questions.
Yeah. So I was thinking the the following questions, can you post them at least so that the audience does have some guidance and they can do it at their own time, if you know what I mean, you
We
know?
can do part 2 if you're available next week.
Yeah, let's do the week after. I've got some training going on next week, but the week after, yeah?
Okay, we
Yeah,
can do
good.
the part 2 a week after. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Let me
Yeah,
see. We are number 10. What
good.
race?
Good.
Okay, but we can't leave this year. What did you learn about yourself? That would be the last question. In
Uh-huh.
2024,
So what did you learn?
what did you learn about yourself?
So many things, to be honest, as well, you know. Yeah, there's so many things, because again, it's all these different areas of life we have, and we go through every day, day by day, you know. And even there, you know, you can be learning things as a mother, as the wife, as the business owner, you know. Yeah,
Yeah.
spiritual being in regards to intuition. I mean, this is vast. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, for me, what I've learned about myself is I'm a very, very calm person. Every person that I meet, when I'm surrounded by people, everybody keeps telling me that, oh, Nomsa, you are calm because you're married or you're calm because you are this. I'm like, that's not the case. That's who I am. I'm not calm because of somebody. I'm calm because of me. That's the person that I am. I'm realizing that I don't react to things.
Mm.
But before I thought I did, but the more I get deep to myself, I'm realizing I'm more like, like that person that is more laid back. Like I'm more laid back. Like I'm curious about things, but when things go wrong, when people are having a conversation, I'm just like, I put myself in that place where I listen to the conversation, but I don't, if I know the conversation is not my character, I will not respond to it because that's not me.
Yeah,
So, yeah, that's not me. So, yeah, I will not respond to
yeah,
it. Yeah, so
yeah.
we were shooting on Friday and the TV series. And all the girls that were talking, they were like, Nomsa, would you do this? I was like, no, I wouldn't do it. And then one of the girls made a comment and said, it's because you are in a relationship. I was like, no, I don't think so. But then I've realized that before I will enter the conversation, I don't know if you did it yourself, Claudia. You know, when you meet people, you know what they're talking about. It's not really your character. it's not something that you want to talk about, and instead you get involved anyway, you conversation, because you don't want to offend people. So I'm realizing now I don't fake nothing.
Yeah, yes. And the thing is as well, I did realize now that you are talking, I tune into my body. Do I want to do something? Do I want to go to an event or invitation or something? I feel into it now. And if I don't want to be doing or take some invite on, I say no as well. This year I learned that, and it feels so good, so liberating. Yeah.
It makes you feel good as well. Honestly, because you learn about yourself that
Yes,
this is not my
yes.
thing.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. Any words of encouragement, Claudia, for
I
our
mean,
audience?
yeah, these were just like, I mean, actually, hopefully this is fun as well for the audience, just like to take some time out, just like a cup of tea, whatever their favorite beverage is, and just make it a bit more cozy and to get into this reflective mode. And these were just a few prompts, a few questions as well from us to reflect on this past year. And hopefully as well, the intention is as well for you to move into the new year with more ease, excitement, and intention as well. Yeah.
And for me, guys, what I leave you with, don't just have a New Year resolution or like get excited about the New Year. For me, what keeps NOMSA going is all around it for me is the New Year. I don't do New Year resolution anymore. My life, it gets exciting the whole year, the all year round. So just live that life to the fullest.
Yeah.
Like when I'm saying I'm done living for people, guys, you have to be done living to please NOMSA. Who am I for you to please me? So that's what I live. I live with you guys. Just live a life, not hurting anybody. Just give love.
Yeah.
But that love has to have boundaries. And you have to just love yourself, like Claudia said. Accept yourself for who you are. And just live that life where you don't have regrets. So yeah, I think that's what I leave you guys with. If you're watching, guys, so remember we said 30 questions, we only went to 10 questions. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back. Claudia should be available in 2 weeks' time, and we're going to do the episode 2. Part 2, so we can finish the questions for you. And if you're watching us from YouTube, please do subscribe to our channel. If you're on LinkedIn, please do subscribe and share, follow us. And Facebook, please. We have 2 groups, Unique Billionaire Mindset and Ngozi Talk Shows group. Please do follow us on our groups and like our page, HSEIA and Hope Spring Eternal Introduction Agency. You can see, guys, the banner. We have pages, these 2 pages that are on my banner. Please do like the pages and do share our video, please, as well. God bless and live with grace. We'll see you tomorrow. And I know that everyone is getting excited for the new year. We are excited as well. Don't know what 2025 brings for us.